Today, it's the risk and share of the vocal Tai Chi apprentices. So we've been on this 4-month journey, and today is our sharing with the public as a kind of example of what that 4-month journey has been about.
Talking to people today, what surprises me is how intense the experience has been for so many people here. How would you describe vocal Tai Chi to people who've never heard of it before?
Well, I start off with my subtitles, which are a voice life practice for the whole self, and moving voice between heaven and earth, which is a reference to Tai Chi. So it's a flow between those different polarities.
And what is the connection with Tai Chi? Or is it just, it was inspired by the principles of Tai Chi? Or
We're certainly unconsciously inspired by the principles of Tai Chi, but actually how it came about was that I've got a background in composing, and I sort of got to a bit of a block as a composer, and I wanted to find out deeper inside me what it was that I really wanted to write musically, and improvisation was a way to do that. And I was involved in a meditation group, and I was using the meditation as a way to deepen my relationship with improvised singing, because it was an open invitation to meditate in any way you wanted to. So my question came up, how can I improvise while meditating? So those two worlds were originally sort of quite far apart in my mind, and I wanted to bring them closer together, and I started to work on this improvised singing while meditating. And as I was doing that, I intuitively moved my body, because I've studied Tai Chi. It looked like a vocal form of Tai Chi, according to a friend of mine who was watching me one day. And he said, "It's like a vocal form of Tai Chi." So, that moment came about, and vocal Tai Chi came from there. But when I started to actually present it into the public, it involved other levels of my journey as a musician. So then actually I was asked to run a workshop in vocal Tai Chi, and I got a group of people together, and I started teaching them what I thought was this sort of improvised meditation. And I realized that that was going to be quite a tall order for people to just jump in from zero to that. So I drew on some other practices which I picked up along the way, particularly something called voice movement therapy. And that has been adapted and extended into vocal Tai Chi to help members of the public to start a journey of relating to themselves and their bodies and their voices in a free-form way.
And what is so special about the voice as opposed to playing an instrument?
Well, you can't hide behind your music stand or behind your instrument. You're just there with your form, your physical form, and your instrument, which is the closest thing that is to yourself. Yeah.
Are there moments where you think people have got quite frightened on the course?
I think there may have been occasional moments, glimpses of that, but I've been very careful to work with a strong container and with grounding, and I've actually asked if that has happened, and we've kind of taken time to meet that if it has.
And what can we expect this evening and this afternoon?
Well, we don't know what to expect. That's part of the joy of the journey, because it's alive. So I can't really predict what's going to happen. Every apprentice here is going to be confronting a slightly different part of themselves, because to actually sing in front of members of the public is going to challenge them in new ways, and that's part of the practice and the training.
And are the pieces rehearsed to any extent?
No, they're not, but they have a map of the voice, which is the 4 floors of the vocal house, which are the basement, the ground floor, the mezzanine and the attic, and this gives them a very wide range of vocal sounds to draw on, and we've been practicing those sounds along with quieting the mind, grounding, centering, and coming into a place of connection with self.
So you literally don't know what to expect?
No.
That's exciting.
It really is. Yeah, it's so alive. that's what makes it exciting.
Celebrating. Shall we celebrate? Yeah. Time to celebrate. Time to start celebrating. Settere con lo stamatto